Good morning, and happy Friday. I am excited because I get off of this today and I get to go straight into bed and get some rest. I am completely tired today. I had a pretty nice day. I had to do the bus driving job today, and it was really nice. I met some really nice people today. I met this cool lady who was 93 years old. Let me tell you, I had pulled up to her house and I was looking for her address. I couldn't find the address. It was like 3680 80th, and I went up this wrong street, and I think it went 3864, and I had to backtrack, go down the other street, pull up to the driveway, and it had a cool house. So it was at this cool house. So I pull up. It was a gravel driveway, and I see the house from the street. I wait a few minutes because I think we had like 15 minutes to get to this lady's house, and walked up on the driveway, and she was hanging outside the door. She's like, "Well, I'm going to probably need this wheelchair because she's like, I can't walk that well." She's like, "I'm 93 years old." I said, "Well, you look good for 93." She said, "Yeah, I still move around pretty good." So I walked into her house, and this is weird. Those, if you ever watch, I'm trying to make a comparison. Doctor Who. You ever watch the Doctor Who show? If when they walk into that time machine, the TARDIS, that's what her house looked like. So I'm walking in, and like the house looks like old and decrepit, like it just looks bad from the street. But when you walk into the house, holy crap, it looked too nice. Like it's really styled real good inside. It was a lot of like new countertop stuff inside. And if you had seen this house from the street, you'd be like, I would buy that house. But when you walk into the house, holy crap, it looked completely different. So I had to put her in the wheelchair and I got her out and I wheeled her up the drive because it's all gravel. And then I used my lift on my thing to pick her up and put her in the truck. Gave her a ride to the hospital because she had like a foot doctor's appointment. And I got to the hospital, dropped her off. And nice lady. Like we had a conversation through the whole time. She was telling me about she had grandkids that were 30 years old. I was like, really? 30 years old? I got a grandkid who's like three. I says, I can't even imagine having a grandchild who's 30. And she's like, yeah, I was 93. So, and she was happy through the whole ride. She was like, I appreciate my life. I appreciate waking up every day and stuff like that. And it was real positive stuff. And it was cool to listen to some of the stuff that she was saying. And I got her to the hospital and I picked up my next person. And she was getting dropped back off at her home. And I dropped her off and then I got a call. They said, "You got to go pick up this lady who is at Lane Bryant," and I said, "Okay." So I had to go to Pleasant Prairie, the outlet mall. So I ended up going to the outlet mall and picking up the lady from Lane Bryant, and I had got her on the bus, and she's like, "Can you take me to the bank?" I said, "As long as it's on the schedule." So I looked on my tablet and it was on there, and she wanted to go to Chase, so I ended up dropping her off at Chase, and she was like, "Do I have to pay again?" So I was like, "Yeah." I said, "Unfortunately," I was like, "Once we stop and you get off and then you get back on, you got to pay another $4." And I'm like, it's dirt cheap. It's cheaper than an Uber. So I'm like, those people probably only pay to ride around, and it's not like far rides. It's just like anything that's in Kenosha or Pleasant Prairie, they only pay like $4 to get to their place, so it's way cheaper than an Uber. So I was like, yeah, you got to pay another $4. So I ended up picking her up, and then I dropped her off at the home, and then I got to the end of the day. It was my last two rides. I had to go to the kidney place for dialysis, so I had to go pick up my dialysis people, and the one guy, Gary, I had to pick up, and then I think it was the other lady. To get her name right, I want to say Angela. So Angela and Gary had to go pick up. So Angela was ready; she was done dialysis, and then I was waiting and waiting and waiting, and 20 minutes went by, and I called base. I said, "Hey, base, Gary's still not ready. Should I stay and wait for him?" And they were like, "No, just go ahead, go home." So I ended up dropping off Angela, and then I was done for the day. So it was probably like close to 3:15, 3:30. So I ended up driving back, and I was done, and went home. Um, I grabbed some dinner and I'm stopping at Taco Bell. Got one of those big party boxes for like, I think it's like 20 tacos for like $20. And I got the party box, and then I got like a Baja Blast, and then like a strawberry lemonade. And I just went home. I watched that Lord of the Rings series. I think it was episode three I ended up watching. And then after that, I just kind of dozed off. So I went and got into bed. And I was just like, I got to go to the other job now. So I slept, and then I woke up around like 10 something. But like I said, all in all, it was a nice Friday. Like I said, it went by really fast. And I'm just looking forward to Friday because I might go see Beetlejuice tomorrow. Either Beetlejuice Friday or I might go see it Saturday. But most likely I want to say Friday. But my anticipations, I really want to see it. I'm all hyped up. I'm just like, yeah, get to see some Beatles because when that movie came out, I had to be like a teenager, and then for me to like watch it at my age, oh my gosh, that's crazy. And I can't wait. So I'm pumped up to go see that today. So Friday's important for me. Is just get out of here, get some sleep, and wake up and maybe go see some Beetlejuice. But I'm not gonna get here too long. I gotta go ahead get back to work. I only probably got like less than 3 or 5 minutes left on my break, so I'm gonna go ahead and get off of this. But yeah, like I said, feeling like $1 million tonight. Like I said, easy night, not a lot of work. I don't know why they even scheduled me for Thursday. I could have just stayed home and just got some sleep. But making the best of it, and I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here and say happy Friday.